Peace, quick left, think fast. When you watching a movie, and do you want the whole movie to, like, do you walk into the movie and be like, all right, I just want to know the end of the movie, like just cut straight to the chase, or do you want to sit there and watch the movie? You know, because matter of fact, a lot of us, what makes a lot of movies good is whenever you haven't seen it yet, so you could sit down and enjoy the movie. So think of getting too much information from your spirit guide, your higher self. Like when we ask for all these answers about certain things, realize that, it's like a spoiler to the movie we're watching or living. So the reason why our spirit guides don't be like, boom, this and that and this, you do this at the end, that building fall down, and bam, that's the end of the movie. Like, now think about how you would, after you find out your story, it would feel like, what's the use to watch the movie? If you get my drift, like, why watch the movie or why live if I know the ending? You know what I'm saying? So one of the main reasons why we don't get like just the whole complete rundown from our higher self and stuff, because that would take away the point of us watching or living in this movie, Like, again, like I know it feels good to, of course, get us some insights, certain insights, of course, in which we are allowed to have, certain insights on situations. But, a lot of us, I know me on my growth too, I was guilty of that. Like, bro, just give me the whole rundown, let me know. Because to a certain extent, I keep it real. I kind of got that on my DMT trip, and that's why I did that video, though, where, I did get to see. So it was like, hey, either you watch the movie or you don't get to watch the movie. Like, either you watch the movie or you punished and you gotta go sit in the corner. So I decided to watch the movie, and not ask for the ending, which you wouldn't be able to get the ending even if you asked. But think of that situation like that, where the reason why we don't just get the whole rundown or what our life is gonna be, or like when we look for like this fortune telling type of story of our future, like what's gonna happen, who I'm gonna marry, it's like, bruh, that's like I wanna watch Iron Man. I just throw out any movie. I wanna watch Iron Man, but hold on, before I watch it, tell me all the story, like tell me everything about the movie before I watch it. And it's like, well, why even watch the movie if I tell you everything about the movie? Then what's even the point, So just think about it like that. The reason why we don't, just get the full answers of everything about everything, because it would mess up the movie, Just think about it. That's why we have to do, that's why we have the common courtesy of saying spoiler alert, like say for instance when we do analyze movies and things of this nature, it's like, hey, spoiler alert if you haven't watched it, because I'm about to say something that may mess up your experience. Kind of like as above in the parallels of my video, like, hey y'all, disclaimer, what I'm gonna talk about in this video may mess up your life experience or your movie, you know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why we just don't get the fullness of everything. How you doing? That's why we don't get just the full, like, blam, this is how it is. And think about that for a second. Like, right now, if you find out how your life was gonna play out, how would you feel? Like, what? I mean, you could probably, in which we are all different, but I know for sure you wouldn't be satisfied with that. It's like, damn, like, all right, that's it. Like, it's almost like, I could go just lay down in the corner somewhere and wait to transition. Basically, in essence. So, we're here for a reason. So, watch the movie. You know what I'm saying? Be an actor in the movie, watch it, however it go. But, we're not going to get the full end story on this situation, you know what I'm saying, because of that. So, when we looking for information, please realize, like, it's not like, because some of us too believe like, oh, what I'm doing wrong, my spirit guide's not telling me this and not telling. Well, on that level, they're not supposed to tell you everything, you know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. Be grateful for the little insights and impulses or basically the insights and the little thoughts we channel. Be grateful for that and work with that. That's a blessing right there, to even know a little bit about an outcome before it happens in a manner that doesn't spoil things, you know what I'm saying? So that's a blessing within itself right there, where we could get a little bit of information and it don't mess up the movie. Like, you know, like, all right, like kind of like when you ask a small question about a movie, like, all right, don't give me the whole rundown, but who's acting in the movie? You know, like kind of like that analogy, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's cool, we're gonna get small insights, and it's cool to get small insights because it's not gonna mess up our whole experience. But, you know, asking for how the movie ends, it's just gonna mess up your experience once you find out how the movie ends, you know, kind of like in real life, where, you know, we don't go to the movie theater and tell the people, all right, just fast forward it to the end. You know what I'm saying? And think about it like that, because you a lot of us love this physical life or whatever. Well, if you love it, live it. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the contrast, enjoy the uncertainty. Like, enjoy, you know what I'm saying? Like, every aspect of it, you know what I'm saying? We are in soul school, you know, and committing suicide is like playing hooky. It's like trying to skip out on school. You know what I'm saying? Like, we here for a reason. We here to learn or teach, whatever the case may be, because we're all incarnated in certain situations. Some of us reincarnated without control. Some of us incarnated. You know, we got avatars here now, you know. So different strokes for different folks. But, you know, just something to think on. But peace, happy now. Now is the vibe rate. The rate at which we're vibing. Not too far in the future, not too far in the past.